Hello and welcome. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinson's. Today's Tuesday, so we're gonna move and shout. I have such a fun workout for you today. I think you're gonna just really have a great time with this. Today we're gonna be focusing on, as always, working on symptoms of Parkinson's disease using exercise to address these symptoms. I really wanna focus today on making exaggerated large motions, which will use a little more energy to do that, so your heart rate's gonna go up a little higher. We're also gonna be working a lot on crossing that midline. I know in the last few weeks I've been doing that, but I really feel when I teach my live classes, I can see people struggle with that. So I'd like to just stay with it for a few more weeks and just really pound that into you to really work on using your opposites and crossing that midline. When you cross the midline, this is why I'm such a stickler about it. When you cross that midline, that invisible line down in front of your you're using both sides of your brain, both hemispheres of your brain. When you're just going forward and back or one side, only the opposite side works. But when you cross the midline, both sides are working, both sides are actually interacting with each other. It helps with executive function, it helps with focus, memory, and attention. So what could be better than that? So we're going to be working a lot on that. There's a lot of patterns also. So not only are we using both sides of the brain, but we're using the brain to remember some of these patterns. So as I said, I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Today's class can be done seated or standing. If you are standing, please make sure that you're safe. You're standing next to a wall for safety or behind a chair. I will not be showing every move standing because some are just obvious. You just do the same thing. The only thing I do like to mention is whenever we're using both legs, like our first exercise, we'll be using both legs out and in, seated. If you're standing, just go right and left. And otherwise, you're in. We're ready to go. Make sure you have some water nearby to stay hydrated. And let's get started. Sitting nice and tall in your chair. Abs are in, shoulders are back. Let's start with getting our hands directly in front, palms facing forward. We're going to close really, really tight and open really wide, and together using our vocal strength, we're going to say close, open, close, open, close, open, close, right, left, close, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, both hands, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, right hand, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, left hand, close, open, close, open, close, open, close both hands, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close as tight as you can. Open them up really, really big, wider, 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 and shake them out. Nice, good, nice work. All right, working on hand strength, some fine motor, and also getting our circulation going just by bringing the arms in front and opening and closing. Nice job. Let's continue with our vocals. We're going to bring those arms nice and high overhead, raising our heart rate just by lifting our arms overhead. We're going to take those arms and stretch them out to the side and down as we sing ah with a nice wide open mouth for about 10 seconds. Here we go. Join me. Nice work, good. Kind of shake it out a little. Let's do one more. Let's work on our smile, working on facial expressions. We want to make sure that we are using our facial expressions. It can be very disconcerting for family members and loved ones when you stop using your facial expressions. So we want to make sure that we're using all those muscles. So we're going to bring those arms all the way overhead. We're going to stretch again out to the side and down. And this time we're going to say the letter B because that will force a smile. So join me as we inhale together. B. All right, so heart rate's kind of lifting up a little higher. Nice work. Let's continue warming up the rest of our body. We're going to start with the legs, front, back. We're not just using our legs, but we're also working on ankle flexion. I'm going to ask you to really lift that toe nice and high and then drop it down real low into the floor. So we're not just warming up our legs, but also warming up the ankles. Really important for a good, strong, proper gait. So let's go right and left, heel, toe. Come on and join me. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Say it. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Make it bigger now. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Two more. Heel, toe, heel. Last one. Heel, toe, heel. And the arms go out and in. Big, out, in, bigger, out, in, out, in, out. Use your vocals. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Again, out, in, out. Arms go up, down, goes up, and down. Reach, drop, reach and drop. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. From the top goes out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, up. Make it strong. Go out, in, up, down, up. Just a few more. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, up. Now watch. Cross and pull. Cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross in front, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull. From the top, out, in, up, down, cross and pull, out, in, up, down, cross, pull, out, in, up, down, cross again, out, in, up, down, cross. Now faster, out, in, up, down, cross and pull. Faster, out, in, up, down, cross and pull. It's out, in, up, down, cross, pull, out, in, up, down, last time, out, in, up, down, cross and pull. Give me a nice big moan. All right. So we're getting out all that oxygen, breathing nice and deep. Great job. All right, so I think we're ready to get started. First exercise, we're going to really work on exaggerating our motions. I'm looking for full extension. This first exercise really works on posture. We're going to go all the way up, and we're going to bring those arms up 4 times. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to hold on 4. So let's practice that a few times. It's up, down, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we're holding on that 4. I'm going to add the legs in now. I usually don't add the legs quite so quickly, but here's a little cognitive challenge for you. The legs are going to go out and in, and this is what I was talking about earlier. If you are standing, you're going to go out, in, out, in. If you're seated, you get the advantage of using a little more core, and we're going to go out, in, out. Add the arms. It's 1, down, 2, down, 3. Now watch. 4, in. So the legs go in while your arms are holding up on 4. A little cognitive challenge there. Let's practice that a few times before we add the music. Here we go. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. 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 All right, we're going to add the music. We have a real fun, kind of an oldie for you that I just think is just so much fun to work out to. So let's put our music on and get that beat so I can add the next piece. Here we go. Now, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, and where it goes, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, follow him wherever he may go. 2, 3, 4. Last time, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. All right, so our second piece that we're going to add onto, remember we ended with our arms up here, and we're going to go down 3 to the side, so it's 1, 2, 3, up, straight up, and then 1, 2, 3, in. Remember again, we started with our arms here, so we go down 3, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in. And the visual for this, I want you to really work on opening up your chest and working on posture. So the visual is you just finished this great concert that you've just performed, and you're reaching out to the audience and thanking them for their adoration of you. So your arms are up here, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in. Arms are here. 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, put it together. Up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in. Have you got it? I hope so. We're going to add our music and practice that little piece, that first exercise. Again, think about really opening up, arms fully extended. Make it big. Make it really proud. Here we go. Right here. Up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. Now we go 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in again, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, in, down, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in, last time, up, down, 2, down, 3, let me give you the last piece to this. We're going to turn the music down and do the last piece to our first exercise. And the last piece, I think you're going to agree, it's a little easier than everything we've done so far. It's just kind of to tidy it up. We're just going to go out, in, front. So the legs continue out, in. Out, in, front, back. Out, in, front. And we only do that once. So the whole thing is up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. Now we go 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in, out, in, front, back. You see how exaggerated and nice and big we are? That's what we're going to do. Let's put our music back on and practice that. Here we go. 4 up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, in, down, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in, big, out, in, front and back again, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, Last time.
Always be my true love, my true love, my true love. From down till forever, forever, forever.
And 1, 2, 3. Up,
Wherever he may go.
3. In,
There isn't an ocean too
front
deep.
and back. All right, nice
So
job. Hopefully you got the
high
pattern. If not, again, you can keep practicing because we're going to keep going back to the beginning as we add on new exercises. The next exercise, we're going to be using opposites because, again, this is really important. Using both sides of the hemisphere, but we're going to go away from the body instead of crossing. We're going to start going away. So we're going to cross out and in, and I want you to channel your John Travolta, your Staying Alive. I want you to bring that right arm way out and that left leg way out. And we're going to go out, in, out, in. We're just going to use opposites. Standing, it's out, in, seated, same thing, but I'm really looking for exaggerated, large, big motions. We've done this before. If you're new, practice it a little with me now. It's a great way of using both sides of the body and reminding yourself to go in different directions. So let's practice a few of those. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Again, go out, in, out, in, out. In, out, 4 more, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and hold. I'm going to add the next piece to it before we add the music. We're going to start with 4 out ins just as we just did. 4 out in on each side, 4 total. Then we're going to go back to the right side and we're going to cross that midline and touch, literally touch, tap your opposite, and that will make that connection of using opposites. Really important, again, for gait, for walking. When you're using your opposites, you're more balanced, you're safer, and you tend to take larger strides, which is really important. So we're going to take that out, and then we're going to tap the opposite. Cross, out, and in, and we're going to do that twice. Out, tap, out, switch sides, out, cross, out and in again, out, cross, out, switch for 4, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, add the cross, out, cross, out again, out, cross, out, switch sides, out, cross, out and in, out, cross, out, give me 4, it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, add the cross, out, cross, out and in again, out, cross, out, now switch, out, cross, out and in, out, cross, out and in. Let's add the music and see how we do. Here we go. Out, in, out, in.
I love it, I love it, I love it.
Now we
And
add
where
the
he
cross.
goes, I'll follow,
Cross,
I'll follow.
again, out, cross, out, switch sides, out, cross, out, in again, out, cross, out, 4, out and in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, cross, out, cross, out and in again, out, cross, out, switch, out, cross, out, in, out, cross, from the top, ready,
He is my destiny.
2, down,
I
3,
love it, I love it, I
4,
love it. And where he goes, I'll
1,
follow, I'll
2,
follow, I'll
3,
follow. He'll always be my true love, my true love, my true love. From now until forever, forever, forever.
back,
I will
opposites,
follow
out,
him,
in, out,
follow
in,
him wherever he may go.
out, add the cross,
There isn't an ocean too
out,
deep,
in
a
again,
mountain so
cross,
high it can
out,
keep me away,
out, and
away
in,
from my
out,
life.
cross, out, and home.
I love it, I love it.
Good. All right. Last piece of our second exercise, the last piece, I'm going to ask you to give yourselves a big hug. We're going to cross that midline completely, crossing your legs and your arms. Everything is crossing. Big hug. So we're going to go out, cross. Everything crosses. Out and in, out, cross. Out and in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Add the cross, tap, out, tap, out again, out, cross, out, switch sides, out, tap, out and in, out, cross. Now the big hug here, out, cross, out and in again, out, cross, out and in. All right, we're ready to put on the music. Here we go. In again, out, cross, out, out and in, out, in, out, and in again, out, in, out, add the cross, tap, near him I always must be, in, out, cross, out, and switch sides, out, cross, out, again, out, cross, out, big hug, away, out, cross, and get some water. Let's stop and revamp. This may be a really good place for you to stop and pause the video. Maybe start it from the very top if you still haven't gotten that first one. Go back to the introduction of how we're going to do it. Otherwise, if you're with me, grab some water and let's move on to our third exercise. The third exercise is a little easier. To start with, we're going to go 4, and also we're changing the tempo. It's a little faster, so watch out for this. It's a little faster. We're going to do 4 knees and right arm punch to our left leg, 4 of them, and it's just going to go punch, 2, 3, 4, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully you got that. No one had any problems with that, so I'm just going to add on the last piece, and this is where it gets fun. So we're going to do 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go, we ended up on this leg, I think, yeah. So we're going to go alternating knees. Up, 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 up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, now alternate. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the fun part is the arms. The arms are going to go up, down, front, back. Practice that a few times with me. Up, down, front, back. Up, down, front, back. Up, down, front, back. Up, down, front. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alternate. Up, down, up and front, up and front, up, 4 punches again. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, alternate legs go up and front and up and front. All right, hopefully you got it, because here's where it really, really gets fun. We're going to go up, front, opposite, opposite. Up, front, opposite, opposite. Up, front, watch, opposite arm and leg. Again, up, front, opposite, opposite. Up, front, opposite, opposite. Up, punch, front. Now, opposite, opposite. Up, front, opposite. 4, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Alternate. It's up, front, opposite, opposite. Up, front, opposite, opposite. All right, let's put our music back on. Remember, this tempo is faster for this third exercise, so it's harder on a lot of accounts. I don't expect you to be able to get it immediately. That's okay. Here we go. 4, right to left. Punch. 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Alternate. Up, front, opposite. Again, go up, front, opposite. Again, go up, front, opposite. Give me 4 punches. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's up, front, opposite, opposite, up, front, opposite. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Here it comes. It's up, front, opposite, opposite, up, front, opposite. Give me 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Alternate. Up, front, opposite, opposite, up, front, opposite. Last time. Give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up, front, opposite, up, front, opposite from the very top. Up, down, up, down. This is 3. Down, 4. Bring it to the side. 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. In. Go out. In. Front, back. Good. Now opposites. Go out. In. Out. Again. Out. In. Out. And across. Tap. Out. Cross. Out. Again. Out. Cross. Out. And switch. Out. Cross. Out. In again. Out. Cross. Out. Big hug. Out. Cross. Out. In. Cross. Out. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 4. 1, 2, 3. Alternate. We're going up, front, opposite, opposite, up, front, opposite. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3. Follow him wherever he may go. 3, 4. Up, front, opposite. Last time. Up, front, opposite, and hold. Ooh, how'd we do? All right. Do you want to add one last piece? I think we will. Because we're doing so much cognitive, I'm going to add a pattern. Now again, this is a tough one. I would call this an advanced exercise, this whole video. So don't get frustrated with yourself. Get each piece. Don't worry about getting it all. This is a little more advanced than we're used to doing. And that's okay. I'm trying to stimulate and challenge your cognitive, your thinking, your patterns, your memory. You're doing great. If you are moving, you're doing it. You're moving. You're doing great. Perfect. All right. The last piece we're going to do is a pattern, and the pattern goes right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, then lap and thump. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, thump. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, thump. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, thump. Go right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, and thump. Go right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, thump. Keep going. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, thump. Go right, go left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap. Let's do 2 more. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, and last time. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, and thump. All right, if you didn't get it, you're still a good person, and I still love you. Do not worry about it. This is just a fun little thing that we're working on, a fun way of working on memory, and a great way, instead of just memorizing words or lists or whatever, using your body. It's a great way, especially for Parkinson's, to strengthen the brain because you're moving and remembering patterns with your body. We're going to put our music back on. We're going to start with the pattern. We're going to do the pattern a few times, then we're going to take it from the very top and see how many. We should be able to get through the whole routine 2 to 3 times. Let's see how we do. Here we go. Pattern now. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, and thump. There's a right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, thump, right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap. Let's do it 2 more. Right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap, thump, right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap from the top, up, down, 2, 3, down, 4, and to the side, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in, we're going out, in, front and back, opposite, in, out, and the cross tap, out, cross, out, and again, out, cross, out, switch, out, cross, out, in, out, cross, out, big hug, out, cross, out, again, out, cross, 4 knees, punch it, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, right, opposite, opposite, correct, opposite, left, tap and lap, clap, cross, lap, thump, go right, left, tap, lap, clap, cross, lap from the top, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4 to the side, go, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, in, go, out, in, right back, now opposite, out, in again, out, and the cross, tap, out, cross, out, again, out, cross, out, switch side, out, cross, out, in, out, cross, out, big hug, out, cross, out, in again, out, cross, out, now, switch.
Near
1,
him I
2,
always
3.
must be.
Alternate left,
And
up,
nothing can
front,
keep him from me.
opposite,
He
opposite,
is my
up,
destiny.
front, opposite. Now pattern.
I
Left,
love it, I
left,
love it, I
tap,
love it. And where he goes, I'll
left,
follow, I'll
cross,
follow, I'll
left,
follow. He'll
again,
always be my true
left,
love, my true
left,
love, my true
tap,
love. From
left,
now until forever, forever,
left from the
forever.
very top.
I love it, I love it, I love it. And where he
This
goes,
is
I'll
3,
follow, I'll
down,
follow, I'll
4,
follow. He'll always be my true
1,
love, my
2,
true love, my true
3,
love. From
up,
now until
1,
forever,
2,
forever,
3,
forever.
in.
I know I'll always love him.
In, front, and back, and you're done. Big sigh. Ah. Nice work. Give yourselves a hand. Give me a hand. Give yourselves a thumbs up and a pat on the back. Great job. Keep moving. Your heart rate is up. Deep breath with me. And exhale. And again, deep breath. And all right, this is going to take you a few tries, maybe a few weeks. It doesn't matter. Part of what we want to do here is a learning process. We don't want to just give you exercises that you do. We want you to learn, memorize, learn, focus, pay attention, exaggerate. We want you to really work on strengthening your brain and your body. So these are hard intentionally and good for you. Stick with it. I have faith that you can do this. Chin to chest, bring your arms to me. Let's do a big stretch together and say ooh with me. Ooh. Yay, let's open that all the way up to the side and down. Lift your chin up and open up your mouth and say, ah. Nice work. We did a lot of core today, so let's just turn. If you have a safe, strong back, just turn gently and look over one shoulder, using all those muscles in your center and your core. Just hold it here and let's say the word me. Me. And we're going to rotate all the way to the other side. I'm holding onto the chair to help me stretch. And we said me, so let's say you. You. Good. And let's take one leg directly out in front, toe up, heel down, leaning from your hips, not your back. From your hips, leaning forward, and let's say la. Open up your mouth nice and big. La. Nice. Switch sides, heel down, toe all the way up, hinging from the hip, not from the back. We're going to lean forward, and now we're going to bring our lips together and say the letter O. O. Great. Bring those arms all the way out to the side. We're going to hum and reach overhead. Here we go. All right, from here, I just want you to feel every muscle in your upper body lengthening, stretching, lifting. Open up those fingers nice and wide. Lift your chest, your back, your arms. Everything is stretching and lifting. This feels so good, especially after that exercise workout. Nice job. We are finished. Let's finish with a big yay as we stretch out and down. Here we go. Yay! All right, so we finished with a nice smile. We finished with a nice big exhale. Thank you so much for working so hard today. Let me know how you did with this. There's a comment area on the bottom. Let other people know this is a tough one, and it's okay if you struggled. That's what we're all working on together, and it's okay not to do it perfectly. What's not okay is to give up. Don't give up. Keep working hard, keep practicing, keep just getting better and better. That's all we're looking for every day, to move just a little more. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let us know how you're doing. Keep in touch, and I'll see you next time.